Hello out there to all you zombie slayers and cola drinking survivors. You've tuned in to MojoPlays, and today I'll be counting down the best special enemies in Call of Duty Zombies. Josh here, and for this list I'll be including any adversary not including the regular zombie. That means anything that can do damage to you and you can defeat is on the table. These unique baddies are not to be underestimated. Bite wounds and scratch marks are one thing, try poisonous gas, lightning bolts, and game-ending self-destructs. Somewhere in between the complete baloney, game-ruining, overpowered monsters and the entirely useless ones are the enemies that provide just enough satisfying challenge. Those who often reward you in big ways for outskilling them or uncovering their hidden weaknesses. So grab yourself a cold perk of choice and let's dolphin dive right into it. Number 10, Water Catalyst. You'll find this cool dude in Black Ops 4's zombie mode acting as a zombie support drone. These fellas will buff regular zombies when they're near, applying both a damage boost and damage resistance to your ordinary biter, indicated by the frost effect over the zombie's head. They're pretty hard to miss while both glowing bright blue and sporting a hunched posture, different than any other foe. Although chasing these guys is equal parts a fun challenge and a total pain in the butt because they also act unlike any other mob in the game, shuffling away from the player when they're near until the end of the round, where they'll go out swinging like your standard zomb. I enjoy the cat and mouse game these chilly boys offer. Taking them out before they stack the horde against you is very satisfying, along with the item they drop to power up the Kraken wonder weapon. The grip of Akorokumiai, or however that's said, is the water variant generally regarded to be its best version. However, this ice zombie should only be able to buff a fellow zombie or two, not the entire horde. If you get bogged down against their frost army, good luck trying to reach them as they continuously spawn harder zombies capable of sucking up bullets no problemo. Love these guys or hate them, at least it's not this one. Number 9, Ghosts. Witches. Found exclusively in the buried map of Black Ops 2 and briefly mentioned in Black Ops 4 is the underappreciated ghost enemy, also known as the Witches, the Lady of the House, and the "Oh please no, I need this money for junk, don't take it from me!" Talk about giving you a run for your money. That's right, the Witches offer you an entirely new kind of scare, leaving you penniless upon contact with them. Well, 2,000 points at a time to be exact, but count on losing a good chunk of change no matter how careful you are. Here's the catch. They are entirely controllable when you want to spawn them in, unlike most special zombies, so you can prep before they surprise you too horribly. I found this to be the most fun playing with friends. We'd sprint around in an all-out furious shopping spree, spending as much as possible before the ghost comes, and occasionally picking up a perk early we normally wouldn't. Finally, after the spooky onslaught, you can receive a free random perk when entering the house with the lights on. She's also part of an Easter egg that I just learned proves very helpful in saving money, funny enough, as tipping the ghost after playing the piano will net you another free perk, making it possible to exceed the 4 perk limit. Epic! Number 8, Nova 6 Bomber. Crawler. Could you mention zombie types without Senior Crawler here? Known by like 14 different names, it's the classic trope of a faster but weaker variant. The Nova 6 Bomber in particular is capable of powering up its fellow zombies upon its death. Not exactly what you want, but it's a really cool feature. Hey, the players get all these power-ups, let's throw the zombies a bone once in a while. The Nova 6 buff will increase standard zombie speed and attack damage, often causing a domino effect, allowing them to catch up to you. In general, different heights of zombies help diversify gameplay a lot when you boil it down to a fancy point-and-click game. There's a bunch of crawler variations to include, some more annoying than others, but if I were to personally tier list them, Nova 6 would be on top. Number 7, Blightfather. Here's a weird one, as Daddy Longlegs is capable of attacking the player in multiple ways. We got a melee, a tongue shot, a homing attack, and a vomit move to disable utilities such as perks. These abilities far exceed most other special zombies, add on the fact that its weak point isn't even its head. That's right, for this zombie, you'll want to hit it in its shoulder and back pods. Gross. That might not seem like a big deal, but when you get into that lizard brain pattern of training zombies around only to finish them with a classic headshot, this creature really breaks up the pattern. Thankfully, despite those wacky attacks, it is weakened to explosions, and even its disabling spittle can be removed for the low cost of 500 points. Keep the right distance in that middle ground, aim a little more carefully, and the Blightfather shouldn't give you too much trouble. Even better, you won't see one till at least round 15, so if you're new to this enemy type, you'll get your practice in before he shows that ugly face. Number 6, Avogadro, or the Electric Man. Geez, people pick a name! He's typically a mini-boss making appearances across many of the Call of Duty games. Once known as Cornelius Purnell, this mysterious figure has a rabbit hole of bonus lore to get into, ranging from teleporter experiments to alternate dimensions. I'm not sure I'll ever be entirely clear on the details. In-game, The Avogadro will shoot its lightning bolts at players, only defeatable with melee attacks or the fabled EMP grenade. Interestingly, an anti-spawn method exists, involving waiting for the thunderstorm to pass before killing the last zombie. He's tricky to deal with, but not impossible. The design is cool, but very straightforward. Once that power switch goes on, watch out. Number 5, George A. Romero. An awesome idea for a cameo brought to life. Only possible with the love for the horror genre and a bunch of big thinkers. This list wouldn't be complete without including the grandfather of all zombies, legendary real-life filmmaker George Romero. And in-game boss zombie? Yep. George brings with him a slew of celebrity guest stars and one of the goofier canon weapons, that being a massive stage light. You'll find him slowly wandering across the map, though causing damage to him will send him into a berserker state. He'll not only dish out massive, game-ending damage, but can electrify nearby zombies or call them over to you with a roar. The best way to calm him down is to lead him into the water, and try to stay out of his way unless the team is prepared to try and take him down. This causes the Call of the Dead map to have a refreshing gameplay loop, as you have to always be on the lookout for this absolute unit. Overall, what an awesome way to honor him, and I'm forever curious how the pitch meeting went for such a zany idea. Number 4, Panzersoldat. The real and true mother frigger, dude. Check this out. Not distracted by monkey bombs, not distracted by the G-strike beacon, a wonder weapon, doesn't do his taxes, grappling arm, flamethrower, eats cereal without milk, jet pack. The number of times my friends and I have screamed, "Big man!" when this total best shows up, numbers in the thousands. The Panzer is a fearsome foe. He made an already hard-ass map into the aftermath of eating a laxative sandwich. But we kind of love it for the scare factor and some of the best loot in the game. I'm talking occasional perk bottles or staff pieces to build some of the most fun wonder weapons in the series. Aim for its face, buckle up, and use everything you got because this mechazom is not going to go easy on you. Hey, that's what I was built to do. Number 3, zombie monkeys. Not to be confused by space monkeys of the moon, or the monkey bomb, or the cosmic silverback. Why are you like this? No, these perched little monsters offer a unique challenge of stealing your power-ups. That is, if you don't grab them fast enough. Why is this great? Well, a skilled player can use them to game the system, switching out a power-up for far more useful ones. You see, when a zombie monkey tries to make his great escape upon grabbing a power-up, it will begin to cycle through all existing power-ups, offering you a chance at a much needed max ammo or fire sale. If the player reaches the power up first, the monkey will deal just enough damage to be a threat, but it's far from a killing blow. Plus, all monkeys can be taken out with a single shot regardless of the round. So they're cute little stinkers that'll steal your heart. Or you'll totally hate them. Number 2, mimics. Finally, some decent jump scares. Said no one ever. Well, actually, I did. The semi-recent inclusion of mimics in Cold War zombie mode spices up a part of the game I never thought needed spicing. Items. Picture this, you're running along, doing your thing when, oh hey, who put that there? And boom. Goodbye. Mimics will disguise themselves on the battlefield as valuables and trigger when you get too close or shoot at them. Even after playing this mode for hours, I still fall for it because we've just been so ingrained with the idea of grabbing items as quickly as possible because you got zombies on your trail, but now the zombie can be the item. Big Chomper here can grab you with his tentacles or slash at you, which is dangerous, but very survivable. They're ever so slightly faster than a regular zombie, with a huge head hitbox, so they're no trouble taken out really, yet it still changes the pace of the game, especially when you're looking for an item box, and the thought lingers at the back of your mind when you approach it, this better not be a mimic. BAM! There he is. That's my ideal enemy type. It's not one-shotting me and ruining the experience, but you're gonna have to work around their abilities. Good stuff. And number 1, Black Hound, Hellhound. No one else gets a cooler intro than the Plague Hound version is what I think of as the evolution on the idea, but you can't knock the original. It's a different kind of challenge with these enemies. It's AoE damage without being overpowered. Wicked cool design for all the Hound variants. Plus, it's occasionally useful at damaging large hordes or getting a specific wonder weapon upgrade. Both the Plague and Hellhound force you to adapt your movement to where they spread their nastiness, but we've got to give the Plague variant bonus points for dropping a max ammo at the end of their specific rounds. It's fun, it's iconic, they were one of the first special zombies. Where would the zombies game mode be without the doggies? Well, thanks for watching, gamers. Do you feel inspired to slay some zombie hordes? Let me know in the comments. Pack-a-punch your subscription box with a subscribe. And don't forget the like button perk. It increases the odds of more videos like these. I've been Josh with MojoPlays. Game on! And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.